We from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
What is the deal? It is your boy Marley Bets, and Brothas N Bets is back in this bitch. Let's go. Doing the NFL show today. Of course, I got the homie. Y'all go see him every week with me now. This is my tag team partner, the homie from Official Cap Bets, Mr. Plus One. What's up, Plus?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? 100 plus mo on Instagram, official no cap bets, all the way in the building. As my brother Marley would say, let's beat Vegas.
Yes, sir. Let's go. I'm hyped, man. I'm happy to be back. Glad to have you with me doing the NFL, dog. It's been a minute. We had to take a little hiatus. You know, I had some personal things I had to deal with. Then football season hit before you knew it. But like you said a while ago, wasn't about how we ended. It's all about the comeback.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it, boy.
Let's get to it. Short slate today, fellas. We only got 4 games, I believe, for the NFL Sunday. But, you know, we'll put it together. We'll get it going here. I ain't going to say we're going to keep giving y'all the whole slate, but we'll probably get mostly about 5 or 6 games versus 4.
I like that. I like that format, you know?
Yeah. We're just trying, we're trying to get in, get out. I'm not giving y'all games that I'm not going to be personally involved with. So what's the point in throwing out a bunch of games that I'm not even betting on myself? So, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Hey, as the season progresses, who knows, right? We might throw the whole slate out there. Who knows?
Who knows? Let's start. Let's start here. Let's start with the Titans and the Browns. Give a couple actual factuals really quick. The line is at -3. The total we're looking at is at 39.5. Couple actual factuals. Some of this bleeds from last year into this year. Obviously, we're only at week 3. It's kind of why I didn't want to start a couple weeks ago because we don't really got a lot of numbers to go off of. But I'll read them off as follows. Tennessee Titans. They are 1-8 straight up in the last 9 games. 1-4 ATS in the last 5 games against Cleveland. 1-5 in the last 6 straight up in the last 6 games when on the road. The total has gone under in 9 of their last 11 games against an opponent from the AFC conference, and they're 0-5 ATS against an opponent from the AFC North division. The Browns, their totals have gone under in 7 of the last 9 games, under in 4 of the last 5 games at home. But they're 2-6 straight up in the last 8 games when playing at home against the Titans, and but 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games against an opponent from the AFC South division. So they can whoop everybody else, but they can't whoop the Titans in short. Plus, go ahead, take it away. What you got?
Hey, we talked a little bit on off air. You're like, man, I picked some tough games this week, and I was like, yeah. Like why did you pick these games? And you know what? I will say for the people that are watching right now, we also talked about off air that, you know, I get the opportunity to pick some games. So don't worry. This season we will not be picking all the tough ass games. I got Marley's word off air. But yeah, so starting with this game, like, why did we take it in the first place? This is one that I'm going to personally stay away from. I'm just telling everybody, like, this is not a lock for me. But I am leaning towards the Tennessee Titans for all the reasons that you just mentioned. It feels like everything is leaning Cleveland's way so much that it almost seems like it's automatic. I'm seeing this line in some places, as some of you may or may not know. I'm out here in Canada, so the line's moving a little bit up north to 3.5. So it seems that a little bit of money is just favoring Cleveland right now. When I see that, it feels very public. I think I'm gonna go the other way on this one. Both got really good defenses, in my opinion. Cleveland might have the better defense, but there's also Derrick Henry, and when you have an X factor like that, for me, it helps keep this game below 40 points, and you're giving Tennessee a chance. So Titans money line, lean for me, no lock.
Okay, all right. I'm kind of right there with you. I lean Titans. I'm gonna probably, if I can get a 3.5, I definitely take that. I mean, this is not like we're gonna have a shootout, high scoring game. I mean, either way, the game will be close in my opinion, just no matter who wins. So I'm definitely gonna take the 3 with the Titans, and mainly this is because this is my reason. One, if I'm looking at this game realistically, I say, okay, the Browns don't have Nick Chubb anymore. That was the best part of their offense. You know what I'm saying? True, they picked up Kareem Hunt, but I don't know his shape. I don't know how much of the offense he still remembers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But this Browns offense was number 2 in their overall number 2. Obviously, that's from them rushing the ball. They're tied for third. Their defense is ranked number 2. And they're tied for third on rush defense. But we're talking about the offense. They're ranked 6 overall offense, number 1 in rushing, but 26 in passing. So if you're going to tell me you're going to take away the number 1 running back, and then I'm relying on the 26th ranked passing offense with the quarterback who, I'm from Houston, man. That's not the same guy, at least not right now. I don't know what's going. I don't know if his confidence is shaking or.
There's not a lot of masseuses trying to work with him right now, so it's probably affecting his game.
A little tight. Maybe a little tight. He need, and they can't find nobody to loosen him up a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
I don't know, but it's not the same guy that was over here shining for us. So with that being said, I'm going to ride with the Titans. I know they didn't look good week 1, but they played a Saints defense that's probably one of the top 10 defenses. I would say for sure one of the top 10 defenses in the league right now this year. And then the last week, Tannehill looked good. He didn't look amazing, obviously, but I agree. He did look good. He looked a lot better. He threw 83.3% his completion percentage, and he rallied for a game-winning drive at the end. So I'm going to take those 3 points. Just as I don't know if they win the game, but I think this is a close game. And if you're going to tell me the Titans are going to be a close game, I take Vrabel over Stefanski any day of the week. So I like Tannehill and the Titans here. Like you said, Derrick Henry with the rushing attack. If Chubb was in this game, I may think Browns. I do think Deshaun, if we're ever going to see the old Deshaun, like this is the time. The Tennessee Titans, although they have a good defense, their pass defense isn't good. They're ranked 26 in pass defense. So it's their up front that gets the pressure and creates. So there will be opportunities for him to throw the ball. Before we move on, my personal opinion is he's not in the offense. He's been in the same offense since Clemson. It was like just line all the receivers up, spread everything out, let me look at the defense, and let me make some plays. I'll buy some times with my feet. But right now, he's in like a traditional offense, handed off, play action. So Stefanski's not even running stuff toward his skill set. So maybe now that there's no Chubb, maybe they'll open it up. Maybe he'll look better. But I still like the 3 points. I like Vrabel. I'll take Derrick Henry in the +3 all day.
Yeah, we on the same side. Let's get it.
Yeah. That's good things. Those good things. I'm gonna track that too. I'm gonna track the times we're on the same side throughout the season. Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna see how that goes. All right, let's keep it going here. We set up with the notes. We're gonna look at the Chargers and the Vikings next. This is crazy that the Chargers got all that goddamn talent, and they are 0-2. I think that coach is in the hot seat, as they say. All right, Chargers taking on the Vikings in Minnesota. The line is at -1. The total is at 54. Couple little actual factuals really quick. Like the chart, like I said, a lot of these are going to bleed into last year because we've only got 3 games into the season, or this is the 3rd game of the season. So the Chargers, they're 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games. 0-5 ATS in the last 5 games against Minnesota. 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games against Minnesota. And the total has gone over in 4 of their last 5 games. It's also gone over in 4 of the last 6 games when playing in Minnesota. A couple extra facts for Minnesota. They're 1-6-1 ATS in their last 8 games. 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games. The total has gone over in 5 of their last 6 games at the crib. And they're 7-0 straight up in the last 7 games against an opponent from the AFC conference. Plus, we got Herbert. We got, you know what, plus? Let's look at some of these injuries. I forgot to go over that last time. Injury report. Eckler, he's been downgraded to out against Minnesota with an ankle. Kendricks, the running back, he's also downgraded to out with a hamstring. Bosa's questionable. He also has a hamstring. Hinton, the D tackle, questionable with the back. And Deion Henley, he's also questionable with the back. Minnesota side of things, Marcus Davenport, he's downgraded to out. The center, Garrett Bradbury, he's questionable. He has a back. Cam Akers, who they just acquired, he's questionable. It just says acquired, so probably doesn't know the playbook. Maybe he'll get spotted in. And the tackle, Christian Darrisaw, he's upgraded to probable. He has an ankle injury. All right, Plus, take it away. Tell me what you're thinking.
You like that? That's what I think. You like that? Yeah. We got to go with Kirko Bangs on this one, right? Shout out to. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
That's right. I got that right. Yeah. Shout out to Kirko Bangs. This is Vikings or nothing for me. Kirk Cousin okay. I got to tell you, it's a little story time right here on Brothas N Bets, man. Me and my cousin, I grew up every summer. We get out of Toronto, go down to Saginaw, Michigan, home of Draymond Green, Jason Richardson, some of the top athletes in the NBA. But most important, he went to MSU. And when he went to MSU, I swore by MSU. And there was a kid named Kirk Cousins that went there. And, man, you would have never thought this serviceable quarterback would still be in the league till this day, making money, wearing chains, balling out. He has started 0-2 3 times in his career. He's covered all 3 times after that. So every time he started 0-2, he's covered the game after that. You put that dude in 1-score situations last season. Don't get it twisted. He was the dude that came through for you. What time is this game? Do we know what time this game is?
This is a noon game.
Okay, so it's not. Is that where he he has this terrible record?
That's prime time games.
Yeah. All right. So he's out of that spot. The Vikings are in a little bit of a mini bye, if I'm not mistaken. It's the Chargers' second road game on a back-to-back. You got no Eckler, as you just mentioned. And you're giving me 1 point. It's a lock. Vikes all day.
All right.
You like that? You like that?
Let me put that in. Who did you have in the last game? I forgot. Oh, no play, right? No play.
It was a lean Titans. I
won't put that in, but I'll put the Vikes down.
Oh yeah, you like that?
All right, you going with the -1?
Oh yeah.
-1. All right. Damn, I don't hate to say this because it is what it is, but I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I didn't know the 0-2 stat about Cousins. That's crazy, but I'll take it. But one thing I do know is, when the lights are not bright and it's just a regular game, that kid is gonna fucking shine.
He balls out, boy.
300 yards and ball out. What I don't understand, the Chargers, man, they got Bosa, they got Khalil Mack, you got Derwin James. I mean, you got Asante Samuel's kid. Like, you have talent on that defense. And the head coach is supposed to be a defensive-minded coach, and they can't fucking stop a cold. Now you got Keenan Allen. No, not Keenan Allen. One of the players from the Chargers essentially called out the coach.
Oh, damn.
And Keenan Allen did it last year when he was hurt. So, I think it's starting to go on, fester in the locker room, because they have too much talent to not be winning these games on a consistent basis.
How is that coach still got a job? I don't know. I seen better coaches get fired for less.
Like the last 3-4 years.
Well,
or did they make it last year? They actually made it last year.
And then they had that brutal. They didn't just lose to the Jags.
Right.
They lost a 28-point lead.
Right.
Yeah.
With Lawrence throwing like 4
interceptions. This guy still got a job.
Like, it's insane. So I'm right there, and that kind of shit doesn't fix itself overnight. That's not like we just made. If we just change this, then we can get it back. No. And the Vikings, for what it's worth, I mean, doesn't matter. They lost the game, but they probably should have beat the Eagles, or at least it should have been a little bit tighter than what it was. I mean, they gave the ball away on like the 1 yard line when they were actually going in to score. Mm-hmm. So I like this Vikings team at home. At least I like them this week. I won't say I like them. I like them this week. I'm gonna money line that boy because I don't fuck around. Me and Coach got like a 3 or less rule, under two or less rule. But we just like fuck that shit. We're just gonna good old money line play. So right. I'm gonna money line them boys. I still think it'll be a tough game because Herbert and those boys, they're no slouches by any means. So Herbert can score. I kind of lean over. It's high, 54, but there'll be some slinging around of the football for sure.
Yeah. Second road game on a back-to-back, though. And, I mean, you open this up, right?
Oh, West Coast team. That's another thing I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
West Coast team, traveling East Coast, early game. Let's not forget that. Throw that up in there. So
that's 9 a.m. for these dudes, right?
Right. That's early. That's early. I stayed on the West Coast. It's crazy when you first get over there and you wake up and it's like, it's football today. It's like 9 o'clock and the games are already fucking going. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, as I'm wearing an LA shirt, that does not make sense to me.
So it's insane. Yeah. So that's another thing to take into account. Yep, yes, sir. All right, man. We got 2 more games to go. Let's jump to these boys. Let's jump to these Saints and Packers. Packers are at the crib, -1, looking at a total of 42.5. Mr. Jordan Love looking all right thus far. Didn't have a great game last game, but he looked good week 1. Couple actual factuals really quick. Total for the New Orleans Saints have went under 8 games. Total has gone under in 8 of their last 8 games. 5-1 straight up in their last 6 games. 4-1 ATS in the last 5 games against the Packers. 5-1 ATS in the last 6 games against an opponent from the NFC North division. Let's look at the Packers. They're 6-1 ATS straight up in the last 7. Their total has gone over in 7 of their last 10 games. 13-5 straight up in the last 18 games at home. 5-1 ATS in the last 6 games against an opponent from the NFC conference. And they're 9-2 ATS in their last 11 games played in the month of September for people who like those kind of weirdo stats. Saints Packers, what you got?
This is another one that I really wanted to stay away from. In fact, I'm gonna lean even harder to my Titans pick because this is another one where I'm like, out of all the games, Marley, what is this one? This one?
I don't know. I didn't say I definitely didn't have like a philosophy. I would just look at that like, oh, all right, yeah, this one, and this one. Why not?
Yeah. So, there was no Aristotle, Socrates on this one.
Definitely was not. Definitely was not.
I like the Saints. It feels like a trap. I'm looking at this line. It's 1. I mean, like you said something awesome at the beginning of this show. We're not giving out the.
But I'll go on this one. So
yeah. Go ahead, take it down.
At the crib. I do think this will be obviously it's going to be a tough defensive-minded game. Saints, like I said earlier, Saints probably got one of the best defenses in the league. They're overall ranked 10th, 18th against the rush, and 8th against the pass, 25th in scoring. But I haven't seen enough from Mr. Derek Carr yet. He has yet to. I don't even think they threw for. Did he throw for a touchdown last week against the Panthers? And we're talking about Bryce Young against the Panthers.
It's coming.
Maybe. Is this the week that it's going to come, though? Is this the week that it's going to come? I don't know. I don't think so. I think this has trap written all over it. Like you said earlier, I really think they won 20-17 against the Packers, and he was only. Let me go back to his stats. I just didn't feel like he looked good. He hit Chris Olave for one, and he hit the burner guy can't think of his name right now. The speed guy for one down the field. Let me go back and go find Derek Carr's shit. But I watched that game and I remember thinking like the offense should be a lot better. He's thrown 2 picks already. He's thrown 1 touchdown, 2 picks. His QBR is at 47.3. He's thrown for 500 yards. I'm not feeling Carr right now. And maybe it's because it's a new offense. But keep in mind, this was his offensive coordinator when he was at the Raiders. So he's reunited. And I go look at Jordan Love. He's thrown 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, 75.2 QBR. That's good for 4th in the league. So he hasn't thrown for as many yards, and maybe they're not asking him to do as much as David Carr. But I feel like I could see. Hold on, my bad. I got caught up looking at these comments. I just feel like under 21 in the first half. Yeah, this could be an under game. I mean, the Saints defense is really good, so I don't think this is going to be a shootout. I just think it's going to come down to a late drive by one of these 2 quarterbacks. And at this moment in time, I believe it or not, I trust Jordan Love more than I trust Derek Carr right now. At least at this moment. I mean, the numbers support me. And he's in a new offense. So maybe they just haven't had time to click. Now the Saints.
Yeah, but Marley, don't you think like that is already factored into the based on all this, shouldn't that line be like 3 or something like that? Like you said, like David Carr is playing trash right now. Jordan Love's playing good right now.
That Saints defense is legit. Like I think the Saints are probably the better team, right? I think the Saints are ultimately the better team. I don't know if I can say that.
Oh, okay, but this line is at 1, so I think like this line kind of indicates that the Saints might be the better team. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, if the quarterbacks are comparing to each other, and one of them is clearly better than the other, that's got to be worth something, at least half a point. You know what I'm saying? But then you're saying the Saints
playing like that. I think that's why it's like that. If David Carr plays to the potential he's played, or at least the way he played with the Raiders, then the Saints are a better team.
So if this was week 1, the Saints are the favorites, obviously.
Yes. If this is week 1, I think the Saints are the favorites.
This is a trap, man. Hey, next episode we're picking a little bit less crazier games than this.
That's even more of a reason why I like the Packers.
Yeah. This is a trap.
You're going to see the Saints. You're going to see the defense. You're going to see Derek Carr. You're going to think Derek Carr with the Raiders.
Okay. That's the trap. Yeah.
You're not thinking Derek Carr. I mean, it's only been 2 games. So, like, how real are the numbers right now? You know what I'm saying? But that's all we got. So, if I look at the numbers, I agree with that, JT, first half under. What is it? 20?
21 and a half, I think.
Yeah. I agree with that. I like that because I don't think you get maybe a touchdown apiece. I don't think you get 3 touchdowns from these guys in the first half. I don't think Jordan Love's going to throw for 2 touchdowns.
Right.
The only thing with the Saints, it's not like the Packers defense has been bad. The Packers defense has been straight, but I need to know if Zaire Alexander is back. But it's not like David Carr has been ripping it up, so I don't think he's going to come out there and all of a sudden start lighting it up again today. Injuries.
It's a tough call.
I like the Packers.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm sticking with it.
You got it. You got it.
Jordan Love, take me home, dog. I took them last week and he cost me. They were looking good. I've actually been on them the first 3 both weeks. I took them against the Bears, came through, and I took them against the Falcons, and they were coming through, but the defense let me down on the last-minute drive, which is fucking insane.
Yeah, maybe this is the week to play them again.
I am, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Let's get it.
Packers, money line me, please. But it's going to be a tough game. Hey, JT, I might take that under first half, man. I really like that bet.
That's a good one.
That's a good bet. I'm going to have to ride with you on that one. I like that. 21 and a half, first half under. That is a good bet. All right, man. Let's get one more before we get up out of this piece. Kind of another tough game.
Yeah.
Talk about the Steelers.
What?
Well, hey, in my defense, I told you to send me 3 games.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And then, because I just really nearly picked these games. But these are the games I am going to bet. I ain't really like the lines for a couple other games that I saw. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know I want to know which side you're on for this one. This is the one I really want. I'm actually happy you saved it for last. I'm genuinely.
All right, cool.
I'll go
first. I'll go first on this. We talking about Pitt, and we talking about the Raiders with what's the coach name? Josh McCown.
McDaniel.
McDaniels. I don't think that guy's a good coach. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Yeah. He's a good offensive coordinator.
Right.
Great, maybe even great offensive coordinator.
I wonder which side you're going with this one.
Something about coaching. I don't know. Steelers Raiders. The line is the Raiders -2.5. The total is at 43. That's a hot dog, son. But I'm doing my show. Appreciate you just barging in. Asking me what is this.
Now I definitely want to know what side you're on for sure.
Factual for the Steelers. 5-1 ATS in the last 6. Like I said, keep in mind this dates back to last year. 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games. That's clearly not true. 1-5 ATS in the last 6 games against Vegas. You know what? Fuck the actual factuals until I can get them properly. So this is the thing. I like the Steelers. I like Mike Tomlin over Josh McDaniels. I think Jimmy G. I think Devontae Adams.
Yes.
I think he's out. He went out last game. I'm not sure. Let me check the injury report. I think he's probably going to be listed as questionable. But he's upgraded to probable, so he's going to play. But he had a concussion. But I think after watching them, when they played the Broncos, the offense couldn't really do shit. It struggled, and you thought Jimmy G coming back with Josh McDaniels, they would probably have some success. And then they turn around and they struggled again last week. And I'm trying to refresh my memory on who the hell did they play last week. And Jimmy was just dinking and dunking the entire time. Buffalo tripping. Got their ass beat by Buffalo. And so I believe that the Steelers defense, that's the key. You know what I'm saying? That D-line is going to be all over fucking Jimmy G, and that dinking and dunking is not going to be enough to stop the Steelers. Now, it's going to be a low-scoring game. Obviously, going to be tightly contested. I'm going to take the 2.5. I sprinkle a little bit on the money line. If we can get a 3, I'm all over the 3. But 2.5, I'll probably sprinkle on the money line. The key gonna be Kenny Pickett. Can he just give us? Can he give the defense anything? And that's going to be the question. As long as Kenny Pickett cannot turn the ball over and be a game manager, so to speak, I think they can get the win. Jimmy G, he's thrown 3 interceptions already. He's supposed to be a vet, right? 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. QBR is at 57.1. He's playing I don't think he's playing any better than Kenny Pickett is. And if he doesn't have Devontae Adams, who is he really throwing the ball to? They don't have Waller anymore. So Josh Jacobs hasn't been able to do anything. Now, I talk about Garoppolo's numbers. Kenny Pickett's numbers are terrible. Don't get me wrong. He's 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 20 QBR. So I'm not saying he's going to come out there and light it up. But I do think he can manage the game, and I do think the Steelers defense is better than the Raiders defense. It's going to be a defensive game. It's going to be a field position game. Who can get the field goal? Who can take advantage of the opportunities? And I just feel like no Devontae Adams. This is a Mike Tomlin game. Mike Tomlin, one of the best coaches in the league right now. I don't think he's ever had a losing season. I don't think he's going to have one this year. I think the Steelers are going to be about average, probably 9-8. I don't think he goes 8-9 because he just doesn't have losing seasons. So I think this is a game they steal. And I just think TJ Watt, man, he's looking like 2 games in the season, right? But keep in mind, they went 8-8 without him the whole season last year for the most part.
Crazy.
Yeah. Now they got him. So that defense is legit. It's for real. I think Jimmy G struggles. I think they do just enough to squeak by here in Oakland. I like the Steelers. Anytime.
You're dead wrong, man. You're just dead wrong on that one. Yeah, you know, that's how I'm surprised we're gonna end an episode like this. But yeah, it's the Raiders, man. It's the Raiders.
Oh, they don't get that 21, JT.
Yeah, for sure. That's easy. So Raiders won the last 4 against the Steelers. It's probably somewhere in the actual factual, right?
Yeah.
17 and
remember.
And this is like historical, this matchup too. This is Raiders and Steelers. This shit go back to the 70s. 17 and 10 all time. Raiders own the Steelers. So like everything you were saying about Jimmy G, Josh Jacobs not really showing up this year, it's like this is the perfect opportunity. This is like a game you win for pride type thing. This is not new this is not the Texans coming into town. This is Raiders and Steelers. You get up. Oh yeah, my bad.
Well, we're not good at it. I understand that.
My bad. 17 and 10 all time. Josh McDaniels, you might not think he's a good coach, but the homies over here on the East Coast, man, we know where he came from. He came from that pedigree, bro. That New England. You know what the Raiders are? The new Patriots, bro. And that's exactly.
Houston was the new Patriots at one point too, and it didn't work out well.
Wait, whose era was that? Who's coaching?
Bill Belichick.
Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien was a mess.
We had the Bill O'Brien. We had the GM. We had a bunch of old players. I think we had Romeo Cannell on defense coordinator. Yeah, we was new Patriots. We was New England South.
Hey, I like this formula that's going on over there in Las Vegas. I mean, like I'm definitely on Josh McDaniel. I see what's going on there. Steelers, I feel like they've had so far like an emotional season, like 2 really big games that they showed up for. At some point, I think that hangover is going to hit. I feel like it's this week. I think Raiders got a great shot at winning this game. And yeah, if you ask me, Tomlin, and not to mention Jimmy G is 9-1. Somebody might have to fact check me on this. 9-1, 9-0. Basically, he owns the AFC North. Like he owns the AFC North. So I'm not necessarily worried about his performance in this one. That Dinkin and Duncan, very New England-esque. I expect that. And I think that these guys, let's not even mention the fact that Jimmy G is 9-1 against the AFC North, but that Josh McDaniel also played at the Patriots. So if we bring in Bill Belichick's record against the Steelers, this schematically like points to the Raiders dominating. I don't think there's a surprise why this is a 2.5 line, especially with how good I think the Steelers have played with Kenny Pickett not playing so well. The fact that they're even in this under a field goal says a lot. So it's Raiders for me, 2.5.
Yeah, I got you. I hope that 27th overall rush defense holds up. As long as that holds up, I'm hoping Najee gives us a good day, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I like the Steelers. I like
sleeper pick right there, boy.
What up, my boy? The coach saying.
What up, coach? Yeah, my dog, man. Great to be back, man. I can't wait to chop it up with you guys. Get me on the college one too, man. Like I just want to.
Hey, listen, man. College show is going to be Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. So that's like 4 o'clock your time. I don't know your availability, but
yeah. Might have to quit the regular job. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm on Brothas N Bets now, guys. Here's my 2 weeks.
What you doing in here, dog? What you doing? Yeah. Get out of here, man. That's my guy from the.
Y'all see me on the street like this, you know it went well.
Hey, you see the shirt though. You see the shirt, Carlton. You know what it is. How you get this link, dog? Oh, I forgot we Facebook friends now. Now that's somebody from my youth football league.
Oh, that's crazy.
That jumped in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Appreciate the support, my guy.
Yeah, let's get them next week, man. Get me on that college one. Let's get them.
I got you though. Anytime you got time for the college show, bro, I'm nothing but an inbox away. Hey, what's up? You got the link.
Say less.
Quick recap before we get out of here. Oh, since we're talking college, but you taking that 20 with Colorado?
I mean, I felt like there was a perfect opportunity to bet against them last week, and that worked out. So I got to be on Colorado this week.
I think 20 is too much. My boy said he's taking the money line.
Ooh.
I know. That's what I said.
Ooh.
Oh, I said the same thing. I'm taking that.
That's crazy belief.
I know.
That is crazy.
No Travis Hunter too, but it's like plus 800. I think I heard last.
Oh my god!
Like plus 800 though. Jesus, I'm taking that 20 though for sure. I'm all over that. Quick recap, real quick before we get out of here. First NFL show of the day. The homie plus likes the Vikings -1, the Titans +3. That's just the lean. We're not gonna count that officially. And then the Raiders -2.5. So those are the two official plays. The Vikings -1, the Raiders -2.5, the Titans +3. That's just a small lean. Yo, boy, I am on. Oh, I left out some plays. I left out one play. Oh no, I left out two plays. Hold on.
Lock in on that Vikings bet, guys. That's
Vikings
the lock of the week right there, boy. Me and Marley on it. So lock in on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have I don't got the hoodoo play of the week, but if I had a hoodoo play of the week, it would be the Vikings money line. I don't got one yet, man. We're gonna start the hoodoo play next week. We put some crazy games to just be. I just kind of jumped on these hoes. My plays for the week 3. I like the Vikings money line as well. I'm on the Packers money line. I'm on the Titans +3. I really like that Titans +3. No Nick Chubb. Everything's going to be on Deshaun Watson. He hasn't played well lately. Let's rock with the Titans and Mike Vrabel. And then I put Raiders money line, but that's not right.
It's because you on the right side now, man. Hey, don't deny what.
That is not right. I like Mike Tomlin, and I'm taking a chance with the Steelers. It's risky, I know, because Kenny Pickett has been playing terrible, but so has Jimmy G. And I like this Steelers defense better. Maybe that's an under game. I lean under, not over. How y'all day would, Philip? Man, we good, dog. We good. It's Friday.
And back with the show, man. Back with the NFL show.
We see y'all tomorrow, huh? Are you for Ben Bronco? Well, I will see you in the morning, sir. I will see you in the morning. I just, yeah. Purdue money line tonight.
Okay, I'm all over that. Who's that?
Oh, that's Coach.
All right, Coach. Say less. I'm all over that, boy. I'm about to head out to the 50 Cent concert.
Oh yeah, my brother. You did say that.
Yeah. Go check out.
Man, before you get out of here, my brother, appreciate you coming in. We definitely do this next week. Tell the people where they can find you at. Tell them how to follow you, all that good stuff.
Hey, right here below, official No Cap Bets. The solo Instagram is 100+ Mo. I go by plus. No Cap Bets is the fam, the team. I'm always with Brothas N Bets. I'm happy to be on the show. Always a pleasure, Marley. Thank you for having me, man.
For sure, brother. You already know what it is. Man, it's been so long since I've done this shit. Let's see if I still remember how to go. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody. Your boy, I am Marley Bets, and this is Brothas N Bets. And it wasn't no show yesterday, but I did smack them up. San Francisco first half -7 yesterday. Easy money.
Hey.
So like today and like Sunday, 2 days from now, we go smack them up one more time. And y'all already know what it is, man. Let's eat Vegas.
I heard that slap.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems. We gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making